In a small town with a large number of students, interesting and unusual things remain every day. The school turned out to be built on the site of an old institution, which changed the wave of surprise among students. Rumors of unusual phenomena and encounters with ghosts circulate in the school corridors, inspiring students to tell scary stories. The main character, Haruki, finds himself among those who encounter strange events. One evening, while exercising in the school pool, he overhears a conversation about a blonde-haired girl. It turns out that this girl is Rei Riku, the vice president of God-Grave Tech, and she is investigating strange phenomena at the school. Acquaintance with Rei leads to the discovery of new secrets related to past schools and the mysterious forces that operate in them. As the Harukas want Rei in on the secrets revealed, they both find themselves drawn into adventures and battles with demonic forces that threaten not only the school, but the entire town. Their path to solving mysteries and peace turns out to be long and difficult, but together they are ready to go through any trials and risks. At the same time, they not only face dangers, but also grow together as individuals, learning to trust each other and believe in their own strength. Their relationship turns from an ordinary partnership into something more, and they do everything possible to protect not only the world around them, but also each other. The narrative unfolds within a virtual reality game, where our protagonist, Joy, finds solace and purpose. She is accompanied by her loyal companion, Juan, as they navigate through challenges and adversaries together. Joy's admiration for a skilled player, Rei Riku, grows as she witnesses his prowess in the game. However, their virtual adventures are paralleled by real-life struggles. Joy, burdened by familial responsibilities and financial constraints, finds refuge in the game, where she can momentarily escape her hardships. Meanwhile, Rei Riku, the daughter of the game's creator, finds herself intrigued by Joy's dedication and skill. As their virtual and real worlds intersect, Joy grapples with her feelings for Rei Riku, torn between the fantasy of the game and the harsh realities of her life. Despite the divide between their social statuses, Joy yearns for a deeper connection with Rei Riku, even if it means confronting the limitations of their circumstances. Amidst the impending shutdown of the game, Rei Riku entrusts Joy with a mysterious artifact, hinting at a greater purpose beyond the confines of the virtual world. As they bid farewell to their digital realm, Joy clings to the hope that their bond will endure, transcending the boundaries of reality. As rumors swirl about a rare in-game item, the evening sunflower, which grants a wish, players scramble to find it before the game's closure. Joy and Swijin embark on a quest to locate this elusive item, hoping to prolong their time in the game and perhaps even fulfill their deepest desires. Amidst the uncertainty, Joy grapples with her feelings for Swijin, realizing that their bond transcends the confines of the virtual world. However, as the deadline looms closer, they must confront the harsh reality of their situation and the inevitable end of their virtual adventures. With determination and camaraderie, Joy and Swijin embark on their final quest together, cherishing every moment and adventure the game has to offer. As they search for the evening sunflower, they come to realize that their connection goes beyond the game itself, offering them solace and hope for the future, even as their virtual world comes to an end. As the game is introduced to the public with much fanfare and excitement, Yuki Riku, the visionary behind the game's creation, basks in the success of his latest venture. However, amidst the celebration, a sense of melancholy looms as the closure of the beloved game Dungeon Century approaches, leaving players like Joy and Swijin grappling with the impending loss of their virtual world. Despite the excitement surrounding Wave Buster, Yuki Riku harbors a deep sense of longing and regret, lamenting missed opportunities and unfulfilled desires. As he reflects on his past and contemplates his future, he finds solace in the memories of his cherished virtual world and the connections he forged within it. Meanwhile, within the game itself, Joy and Swijin embark on a final quest to find the elusive evening sunflower, a rare in-game item rumored to grant wishes. As they navigate through challenges and confrontations, they come to realize the true value of their friendship and the importance of cherishing every moment. As they contemplate the future, tragedy strikes with the shocking news of the murder of Yuki Riku, the esteemed creator of the game. Rei Riku, his daughter, is left reeling from the loss of her father and the burden of his legacy. As Rei grapples with her grief, the revelation of her father's immense debt casts a shadow over her future. Despite the challenges ahead, she is determined to honor her father's memory and ensure the success of his final creation, Grave Buster. Meanwhile, the gaming community mourns the loss of Yuki Riku, recognizing his contributions to their world and pledging to seek justice for his untimely death. In the wake of tragedy, Rei vows to carry on her father's legacy, promising to uphold his vision and dedication to creating immersive gaming experiences. As she navigates the complexities of grief and responsibility, she finds solace in the support of her friends and the shared determination to honor Yuki Riku's memory. Amidst the confusion and grief following Yuki Riku's death, Rei is approached by a mysterious figure who delivers a message and an inheritance from her father. The message reveals shocking revelations about her true lineage and the role of Suijin, who is unknowingly entangled in her family's secrets. As Rei grapples with this newfound information, Suijin finds himself caught in the middle of the unfolding drama, unsure of his place in Rei's complicated family history. Despite the uncertainty, he vows to support Rei as she navigates this tumultuous time in her life. Meanwhile, dark forces lurk in the shadows, threatening to unravel the fragile peace of their world. As Rei and Suijin delve deeper into her father's legacy, they uncover a web of deceit and betrayal that spans generations. With the fate of their world hanging in the balance, Rei and Suijin must confront their own demons and forge unlikely alliances to uncover the truth and protect their loved ones. Rei is taken captive by unknown assailants, leaving Suijin desperate to save her. Despite his attempts to intervene, he finds himself powerless against their force. As Rei is whisked away, Suijin is left grappling with his feelings of frustration and helplessness. Meanwhile, Suijin's determination to save Rei drives him to explore every avenue, even attempting to use the inheritance left by Rei's father to pay her debt. However, he soon discovers that the in-game currency holds no value in the real world, leaving him feeling even more defeated. Undeterred, Suijin vows to continue his quest to rescue Rei, believing in the strength of their bond. With unwavering resolve, he sets out to find a way to reach her, even if it means entering the virtual world of Grave Buster. As Suijin delves deeper into the mysteries surrounding Rei's disappearance, he encounters a mysterious figure named Twin Star Master, who claims to be his servant. With Twin Star Master's guidance, Suijin embarks on a journey into the unknown, determined to unravel the truth behind Grave Buster and rescue Rei from danger. But as Suijin navigates the treacherous landscapes of Grave Buster, he realizes that the game holds secrets far beyond his imagination. With each step forward, he inches closer to uncovering the truth about Rei's fate and the sinister forces at play. Together with Twin Star Master, Suijin must confront the challenges of Grave Buster, facing formidable foes and overcoming obstacles to save Rei and unravel the mysteries of the virtual world. As their journey unfolds, Suijin discovers the true extent of his power and the depth of his connection to Rei. With courage and determination, he vows to do whatever it takes to bring her back safely, no matter the cost. As the story unfolds, Suijin and Twin Star Master find themselves in a hidden stage within Grave Buster, filled with potential treasures and secrets waiting to be discovered. With excitement and determination, they embark on their grave-robbing adventure, eager to uncover the mysteries of this unique world. Meanwhile, back in the real world, the dynamics of Shinro Academy come into focus. Suijin, a diligent and hardworking student, struggles to make ends meet while juggling multiple jobs to support himself. Despite his financial hardships, he finds solace in gaming, where he excels and finds a sense of purpose. On the other hand, Rei Riku, the daughter of the renowned game designer Yuki Riku, enjoys a life of luxury and privilege at Shinro Academy. Despite her affluent background, Rei is kind-hearted and compassionate, harboring a deep love for gaming despite her lack of skill. Their paths cross when Swaijin, under the guise of a mysterious masked character, saves Rei from a perilous situation in the game. Their encounter sparks a connection that transcends the virtual world, leaving both of them yearning for more. However, their budding friendship is cut short when the game is discontinued, leaving them believing they may never meet again. But with the emergence of Grave Buster, a new opportunity arises for Swaijin and Rei to reunite and continue their adventures together. As Swaijin grapples with his newfound inheritance and the responsibility it entails, Rei faces her own challenges as she navigates the complexities of her privileged upbringing. Together, they embark on a journey filled with danger, discovery, and the promise of a brighter future. As the myth of creation unfolds, revealing the story of the goddess Bongo and the birth of the world, Swaijin finds himself confronted by unexpected challenges in the virtual realm of Grave Buster. Tasked with protecting treasures and warding off intruders, Swaijin must prove himself worthy of the title of Clone Guardian and the opportunity to save Rei. However, his path is obstructed by the enigmatic fighters, who question his resolve and determination. Despite their skepticism, Swaijin remains resolute in his mission to rescue Rei, determined to overcome any obstacle in his way. With Phoebe by his side, Swaijin faces off against the Tomb Raiders, unleashing his skills and determination to protect the treasures and confront the intruders head-on. As the battle intensifies, Swaijin's true strength and courage shine through, earning him the respect of his allies and the admiration of his foes. But just as victory seems within reach, a powerful explosion rocks the battlefield, signaling the arrival of a new threat. Undeterred, Swaijin prepares to face this new challenge head-on, knowing that the fate of Rei and the world of Grave Buster hangs in the balance. As memories flood back and revelations unfold, Swaijin comes face to face with his long-lost grandfather, Yuki Riku, who has returned in a digital form to guide him. With his memories restored, Swaijin is filled with a sense of purpose and determination, ready to confront the challenges ahead. But there's no time for sentimentality as Swaijin and his grandfather, affectionately referred to as Grahams, must join forces to confront the Tomb Raiders and protect the treasures hidden within the sacred site. As they navigate through the battlefield, Swaijin learns about the ancient conflict between the Guardians and the Raiders, each vying for control over the power of the gods. Despite the odds stacked against them, Swaijin and Grahams press forward, unleashing the power of the Yuki 34, the Guardian Giant, to turn the tide of battle. With precision and determination, they engage in combat, facing off against the relentless onslaught of the Tomb Raiders. But as the battle rages on, Swaijin and Grahams realize that victory may come at a cost. With the Tomb Raiders' relentless ambition threatening to unleash chaos upon the world, they must dig deep and find the strength to prevail. With determination burning in their hearts and the fate of the world hanging in the balance, Swaijin and Grahams stand united, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Together, they will fight to protect the sacred treasures and uphold their duty as guardians, no matter the cost. As the battle reaches its climax, Swaijin and his allies find themselves facing unexpected challenges. Twin, one of Swaijin's companions, falls victim to hypnosis, leaving Swaijin to confront the remaining threats alone. Despite the odds stacked against them, Swaijin presses forward, determined to protect Bongo's tomb and save Rei. In a final push, Swaijin faces off against the mysterious entity behind the chaos, only to discover that it is none other than a guardian, thought to have vanished long ago. With determination and courage, Swaijin confronts the guardian, engaging in a fierce battle to prove his worth. With the help of his allies and his newfound strength, Swaijin emerges victorious, proving himself to be a worthy guardian and securing the safety of Bongo's tomb. In the aftermath of the battle, Schoolchildren reflects on the sacrifices made and the challenges overcome, grateful for the support of his companions. As the stage and its purpose come to an end, Schoolchildren bids farewell to his allies, knowing that they have all played a crucial role in their success. With a renewed sense of purpose, Schoolchildren prepares to face whatever challenges lie ahead, ready to protect Bongo's tomb and uphold his duty as a guardian. As tensions rise and the true nature of the last guardian is revealed, Schoolchildren finds himself facing off against a formidable adversary who claims the title for himself. Despite the challenges ahead, Schoolchildren remains determined to protect Bongo's tomb and fulfill his duty as a guardian. Meanwhile, in the world of Gravebuster, the pursuit of wealth and power drives players to compete fiercely for rare treasures and opportunities. With alliances forming and ambitions running high, the stage is set for intense battles and unexpected twists. As Schoolchildren and his companions navigate the dangers of both worlds, they must confront their own fears and doubts while forging ahead in pursuit of their goals. With each challenge they overcome and each victory they achieve, they come one step closer to uncovering the secrets that lie buried within Gravebuster and securing a brighter future for themselves and their allies. In the world of Gravebuster, alliances and rivalries are forming as players vie for power and control. The closed beta has attracted seasoned players like Schoolchildren, who quickly demonstrate their skills and prowess in the game. With the promise of wealth and rewards, players are willing to take on dangerous challenges and tasks, even if they seem suspicious. Meanwhile, the landscape of Gravebuster is dominated by Dark Tiger, the enigmatic leader of the organization known as Precious. With vast resources at their disposal, Precious exerts control over the game world, exploiting and manipulating other players for their own gain. However, a new challenger has emerged in the form of Turnips, led by the formidable Temujin, who is determined to challenge Precious' dominance. As tensions escalate and alliances shift, players like Schoolchildren find themselves caught in the middle of a power struggle that threatens to consume the entire game world. With new threats and adversaries emerging, they must navigate treacherous waters and make difficult choices to survive and thrive in Gravebuster. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, one thing remains clear: the quest for freedom and autonomy is paramount. Schoolchildren's encounter with the mysterious host serves as a reminder that true freedom may be elusive in a world controlled by powerful forces. As they strive to break free from their constraints, players must be wary of the dangers that lurk around every corner and the true intentions of those who claim to offer assistance. In the tumultuous world of Gravebuster, tensions are high as players encounter various challenges and threats. Schoolchildren and their companions find themselves facing off against monsters in an abandoned mine, their lives and wealth at risk. Despite their best efforts, they are unable to escape the danger unscathed, losing a significant amount of currency in the process. Meanwhile, the mysterious figure known as Wild Wolf makes their presence known, flaunting their wealth and power. Their disregard for others' losses and their ruthless attitude highlight the cutthroat nature of the game world. Schoolchildren's determination to bring Ray back home underscores their unwavering resolve and loyalty to their friend. However, amidst the chaos and danger, darker forces are at play. A confrontation between Koshiriko and her superior reveals a sinister plot within the organization known as Precious. As tensions escalate and alliances shift, players like Schoolchildren must navigate treacherous waters and make difficult choices to survive and protect their interests. In this ever-changing landscape, financial power reigns supreme, with players vying for wealth and influence at any cost. As the stakes continue to rise, Schoolchildren and their allies must stay vigilant and resourceful to overcome the challenges ahead and emerge victorious in the world of Gravebuster. Despite the dangers they face, Schoolchildren remains determined to succeed, driven by the desire to escape their current circumstances. The allure of financial power and the promise of a better life outside of the game motivate them to persevere, even in the face of adversity. Meanwhile, tensions continue to rise as Precious, the dominant organization in Gravebuster, tightens its grip on the game world. The emergence of powerful adversaries like the Collector signals a shift in the balance of power, challenging the status quo and forcing players to adapt to survive. Their encounter with Lao Long, the matchmaker, sets the stage for their participation in the final match, where they hope to claim the coveted prize of 10 million in cash and an adorable iced snow leopard companion. As the competition heats up, alliances shift, and unexpected twists occur. Suijin and Takashi find themselves thrust into the spotlight, ready to seize the opportunity before them. Takashi confronts the harsh reality of his situation, grappling with the sacrifices he must make to save his friend, Nikon. Despite the risks and the toll it takes on his memories, Takashi remains steadfast in his determination to win the prize and secure a better future for both himself and Nikon. As the final match commences, tensions run high, and unexpected twists occur, throwing Takashi and his teammates into disarray. The revelation of the penalty for intruders only adds to the pressure, but Takashi refuses to back down, fueled by his unwavering resolve to protect those he cares about. Meanwhile, the battle between Mammoth Viking and the intruder team takes a surprising turn, with unexpected alliances forming and loyalties tested. Amidst the chaos, Takashi's commitment to his goal remains unwavering, even as he grapples with the consequences of his actions. As the final match unfolds, unexpected twists and turns further complicate Takashi's predicament. The arrival of the mysterious girl, P, adds another layer of complexity to the already chaotic situation. Takashi's determination to protect those he cares about is put to the test, and he must confront the challenges head-on, even as doubts and fears linger in the back of his mind. As the intense battle reaches its climax, Takashi's determination to protect his friend Nikon shines through, despite the overwhelming odds against him. Viking's ruthless attacks seem to have no effect on Takashi's resolve, as he stands firm in his determination to shield Nikon from harm. Meanwhile, the unexpected transformation of the mysterious girl, P, into a powerful great beast adds a new dimension to the conflict. The revelation of her true identity as a formidable familiar sends shockwaves through the arena, leaving both spectators and participants stunned. In the end, the intruders emerge victorious, thanks in part to the unexpected intervention of the twin-headed Jade Dragon. Takashi's selfless actions and the assistance of his newfound allies secure their triumph, but questions linger about the true identity of Mr. Lao Long and the looming threat of the Collector. As the trainees prepare to face their first challenge in the desolate valley, they encounter a horde of formidable foes known as the Tunnel Apes. Rin, their instructor, explains the significance of their unique weapons, called Buster items, which are essential for overcoming the obstacles ahead. However, when Soyen reveals his Buster item, it appears to have no effect, leaving the team at a disadvantage. Despite this setback, they quickly adapt and formulate a new plan to target the Elder, the powerful leader of the Tunnel Apes, whose presence strengthens the enemy's defenses. As the trainees progress through their lessons, they encounter Rin, their instructor, who challenges them to a final battle before completing the beginner's course. Despite the unexpected turn of events, the trainees face Rin in a fierce showdown. During the battle, Rin demonstrates her keen observation skills by analyzing the abilities and equipment of the trainees. She notices Soigen's unique kunai and questions him about it, prompting him to remove it from his forehead. Meanwhile, Sha's absence raises concerns among the group, but they proceed with the battle nonetheless. Rin proves to be a formidable opponent, and her abilities intrigue the trainees, especially Soigan, who is determined to prove himself. As the battle unfolds, tensions rise, and Soigan finds himself under scrutiny from Rin. Despite his attempts to reassure her, Rin remains skeptical, warning him not to underestimate her. As the battle between Titan and Rin ensues, it becomes evident that Titan is not just an ordinary player but a legendary virtual fighting champion known as the Undefeated Crusher. His prowess in combat leaves Soigan and the others in awe as they realize the magnitude of his skill and reputation. Meanwhile, Soigon struggles with his own feelings of inadequacy and confusion. He questions why the rest of his team isn't assisting him in the battle against Rin and wrestles with his conflicting emotions regarding his loyalty to her. In the midst of the chaos, Shaw appears, determined to support Soigon and profess his love to Rin. With newfound determination, Soigon and Shaw join forces to confront Rin, each facing their own personal challenges and revelations along the way. Rin, the instructor, reveals her suspicions about Soigon's true intentions and potential dangers lurking within him. Despite Soigon's attempts to defeat Rin and progress in the game, Rin ultimately decides to intervene, feeling that allowing Soigon to advance further would lead to negative consequences. Meanwhile, Shaw, despite his defeat, maintains a positive outlook and expresses his determination to improve and eventually reach the same level as his friends. He also shares his aspiration to become friends with Princess Rin online. As the events unfold, Soigon reflects on his interactions with Rin and Shaw, acknowledging his own limitations and the challenges he faces. Despite his defeat, he remains determined to grow stronger and overcome his obstacles. Back in the real world, Shaw's mother expresses concern about his health, unaware of his online adventures. Shaw, however, remains optimistic and determined to continue his journey in the game. In the game, Rin confronts Soigon and expresses her concerns about the darkness she senses within him. She decides to intervene and prevent him from advancing further, fearing the potential consequences of his actions. Shaw confronts Titan about his deception, realizing that Titan's accuracy couldn't have been achieved solely with peripheral vision, suggesting that he had another vantage point or was using a decoy mirage. Titan, feeling challenged, urges Shaw to prove himself and demonstrate that he is worthy of Titan's praise as the three-time virtual fighting world champion. As the tutorial level concludes, the characters are introduced to the ally card, which allows players to share information and form teams. Shaw, determined to clear the tutorial 100%, confronts Titan again, expressing his desire to form a party with Soyen. Titan, intrigued by Shaw's resolve, proposes a deal. If he defeats Titan, Farron will join his party. Titan reveals his mastery of the wind ability, creating illusions to confuse his opponents. He taunts his adversaries, claiming that stealing techniques won't save them, and challenges Soyen to confront him directly. Meanwhile, there's gossip among spectators about Titan's background, with rumors suggesting that his father may have influenced the match. Titan's father, a wealthy man, is concerned about protecting the family's reputation and ensures that any potential troublemakers are paid off and silenced. As Titan unveils his ultimate form of his Buster item, Blade of Taibotan, the scene shifts to reveal the broader context of the game. Brave Buster's popularity is soaring, with millions of users joining and players making significant progress. Additionally, the enigmatic figure known as Dark Tigers, accompanied by elite members of the group Precious, emerges as a dominant force in the game, with vast assets and influence. Dark Tiger, a dominant figure in the game, preparing to conquer a challenging stage called Zero. Dark Tiger, accompanied by loyal followers, discusses the preparations for an upcoming festival on Stage 18. Despite their efforts to eliminate all Tomb Guardians, a new anomaly appears, prompting Dark Tiger to order its destruction without hesitation. Meanwhile, Titan, driven by his immense wealth and arrogance, confronts Soyen and Foreign, threatening to eliminate them with his overwhelming power. However, Foreign reveals that Titan's assets have been depleted, indicating his impending defeat. Titan's attack, fueled by his vast fortune, poses a threat as it could trigger a catastrophic explosion. The situation intensifies as Soyen and Foreign find themselves trapped and under pressure. Soyen expresses his admiration for Foreign's ability to analyze opponents' Buster items, indicating his desire for her to join his team. However, Foreign remains cautious, suggesting they take time to consider their options. Meanwhile, they encounter a mysterious carriage emitting intense pressure. To their surprise, they are confronted by a girl named Soing and Riku, who possesses an extraordinary ability with 10 flame-like auras, reminiscent of the Collector, a powerful billion player known for such abilities. Before they can react, Soing incapacitates Foreign, turning her into a plushy doll. Soyin is left bewildered and angry at Soingen's actions, questioning her motives and expressing concern for Foreign's well-being. However, Soingen remains cryptic, suggesting that her actions are part of a larger plan or gift for Soyin. Soyin finds himself in a precarious position with the strange sausage dragon invading his body. However, Soingen Riku provides crucial information about Rei Riku's whereabouts and advises Soyin on how to handle Temujin, the totem's leader. Despite Soyin's skepticism, Soingen emphasizes the urgency of the situation and assures him that their paths will cross again. Meanwhile, Foreign regains consciousness, and they both realize they are being monitored by someone with significant power. Soyin finds himself in a tough spot as he faces off against the totem member, struggling to keep up with his opponent's speed. Despite Foreign's efforts to assist him, Soyin realizes that the battle is not in their favor, especially considering the boss's interest in him. As the fight intensifies, Soyin begins to understand the significance of the number displayed on their hands, suspecting it may have a connection to the amount of times they've been hit. This revelation adds a new layer of complexity to the situation, further highlighting the challenges they face in the game. The mysterious individual provides Soyin with a cryptic message, urging him to attend a festival on stage 18 of Grave Buster to save Rei Riku. They mention a player named Nishike's Kaze, whom Soyin needs to find at the festival. Despite Soyin's frustration and urgency to save Rei, the individual remains elusive and enigmatic, leaving Soyin with more questions than answers. In the midst of this conversation, Foreign Wolf, Soyin's companion, remains silent, adding to the intrigue surrounding their group and their ultimate goal within the game. Soyin finds himself in a dilemma when he encounters Joy, who seems to have tracked him down at his school. Despite feeling awkward and unprepared, Soyin is also secretly thrilled to see her in person. However, he struggles with social interactions in real life compared to his confidence in the game. Meanwhile, Joy appears to be unfazed by the situation and engages in conversation with Soyin. However, Soyin's internal monologue reveals his insecurities and uncertainties about how to handle the situation. As they discuss ordering food, Soyin worries about the cost, particularly as Joy enthusiastically selects multiple dishes from the menu. He feels embarrassed about his financial situation, especially in front of someone he admires like Joy. Soyin finds himself in an unexpected situation when he realizes he can use his in-game currency, Shinro coins, to pay for his meal in a posh restaurant. This surprises both Soyin and those around him, as it's an unprecedented occurrence. The revelation that he can transfer money from the game to real life highlights his immense wealth within Grave Buster. Meanwhile, tensions rise as Soyin's encounter with Joy attracts attention, with some questioning his intentions and accusing him of being a heartless player. Despite this, Soyin remains determined to save Rei, emphasizing his commitment to his friends and his mission to rescue her from within Grave Buster. As Soyin prepares to log back into the game, the stage is set for further adventures and challenges as he ventures to find Rei and confront the mysteries within the virtual world. As Soyin and Foreign navigate the bustling festival, they discuss the significance of the event and its connection to conquering Stage 0 in Grave Buster. Soyin expresses his determination to find Rei, even though he's uncertain about the dangers posed by the totems. Foreign suggests seeking guidance from Joy, acknowledging her knowledge as a guide within the game. This indicates that Joy may hold valuable information about the totems and could potentially help Soyin and Foreign in their quest to rescue Rei. As Soyin and Foreign continue their conversation, Soyin clarifies that Twinstar is actually a powerful tomb beast that serves him in the game. He insists that their relationship is purely that of friends and not master and servant. Their banter continues as they discuss ordering instant ramen and overhear news about a new billion player appearing in the game. Soyen expresses a desire to be the first to discover the identity of this player. Suddenly, their attention is drawn to a commotion outside, where flying penguins are dropping prizes in celebration of the festival. Among the prizes are rings, which catch their interest. As the players gather at the festival and prepare to transfer to stage 18, they discuss the potential risks and uncertainties of the event. Despite the excitement, there is an underlying sense of caution among them. Upon arriving at stage 18, they encounter an unexpected number of powerful enemies, including a boss guarded by powerful minions. The boss, identified as Dark Tiger, demonstrates immense power by swiftly dispatching the weaker enemies. However, things take a turn for the worse when the boss's HP bar begins to replenish, despite appearing to be missing an arm. This development raises questions and concerns among the players, signaling that the battle is far from over. Meanwhile, tensions rise as Ishikaze expresses impatience with waiting and decides to take matters into his own hands, potentially jeopardizing the group's strategy. As the intense battle continues, Soijin Riku confronts Nishikaze, the individual he was instructed to find. Nishikaze acknowledges Soijin's exceptional abilities and expresses curiosity about his strength. Meanwhile, the boss on stage 18 continues to pose a formidable challenge, utilizing a pool of blood to regenerate damage and revealing unexpected tactics. As the players focus on the blood below, they fail to notice a new threat emerging from above. The situation grows more dire as the players realize they may not have the equipment or strategy to effectively combat the powerful boss and its minions. Tensions rise as they struggle to adapt to the evolving battlefield and face the looming threat from all sides. As the battle intensifies, new revelations come to light. The boss, Aslan, reveals its ultimate form, the Bloody Buddha, and the players realize they must locate and destroy its weak point, the core, to defeat it. Meanwhile, Yuki Riku's memories are contained within a talisman, along with the origins of another player. The talisman possesses unique abilities represented by 7 different gems, each with its own power. Soijin Riku summons a weapon, the Raven Scarf, which grants him enhanced speed and agility. With these newfound powers, the players continue their fierce battle against Aslan, determined to emerge victorious and uncover the truth hidden within the talisman. As the battle against Aslan intensifies, Soijin realizes that direct attacks are not enough to defeat the boss. Aslan reveals a curse that marks Soijin with a halo emblem, signifying his selection for a deadly fate. The curse gives Soijin 80 seconds to steal Aslan's core, or else he will perish. Meanwhile, the smoke screen generated by Soijin's sword engulfs the stage, granting the players a second wind and creating confusion among the opponents. Despite the risks, Soijin remains confident and summons his ultimate move, the Bloody Hell Tornado Dragon, to confront Aslan. The tornado-like dragon approaches Aslan, promising a fierce confrontation that will determine the outcome of the battle and the fate of Soijin and his companions. For you to recover from this, your reliance on blood regeneration has been turned against you, leading to your defeat. It seems that Soijin's strategy, utilizing his grandfather's divine tomb weapon, the Raven Blade, along with his understanding of Aslan's powers, was enough to outsmart you in the end. Aslan is left shocked and weakened, unable to regenerate due to the effects of oxygen poisoning caused by Soijin's clever manipulation of the battlefield. Despite Aslan's disbelief, the truth of his defeat becomes clear as he struggles to comprehend what has happened. Soijin's strategic thinking and quick adaptation to the situation ultimately led to his victory, proving that intelligence and resourcefulness can overcome even the most formidable opponents. Now, Aslan must come to terms with his defeat and find a way to recover from the devastating consequences of his own powers turned against him. That they were fighting amongst themselves, but their absence from the main stage allowed Aslan to maintain control and keep them out of the way while he focused on his own plans. As for the remaining players on the stage, they seem to be unaware of the larger political game at play, focused instead on their individual quests and battles. However, as Sojin and his companions continue their journey into Stage 0, they may encounter more players and discover more about the hidden dynamics at work in the game. With Aslan defeated and his core taken, the stage is set for Sojin to unlock his sealed memories and uncover the truth about his past. But as they move forward, they must remain vigilant and prepared for whatever challenges lie ahead, including potential encounters with other powerful players and unforeseen obstacles. As they proceed, Sojin and his companions will need to rely on their skills, teamwork, and strategic thinking to navigate the complexities of Stage 0 and emerge victorious in their quest to uncover the secrets of the game. As the situation escalates with the Silverbacks confronting Sojin and Aslan, tensions rise further. It appears that Sojin's victory over Aslan has attracted unwanted attention from these high-class players who seek to assert their dominance. The Silverbacks, led by the self-proclaimed Elder Baboon of Inbi, are not to be underestimated. Despite their intimidating presence, Sojin remains composed and undeterred. His focus remains on completing his mission and unlocking the secrets of Stage 0. However, the Silverbacks' interference complicates matters and adds another layer of danger to their journey. As the confrontation unfolds, it becomes clear that Sojin and his companions must navigate not only the challenges of the game but also the rivalries and power struggles between different factions of players. With tensions mounting and the stakes higher than ever, Sojin must rely on his wit, skill, and allies to overcome these obstacles and emerge victorious in his quest. As tensions rise and the Silverbacks attempt to intimidate Sojin, they flaunt their wealth and power, believing it gives them an advantage. However, Sojin remains undeterred and refuses to back down, despite their attempts to belittle him. The Silverbacks' arrogance and condescension only serve to fuel Sojin's determination. Despite being outnumbered and outmatched in terms of resources, he maintains his composure and remains focused on his goals. As the situation escalates, Sojin finds himself in a precarious position, facing off against adversaries who are not only formidable in combat but also possess significant financial resources. However, he refuses to be intimidated and remains steadfast in his resolve to overcome any obstacle in his path. With his quick thinking and resourcefulness, Sojin continues to navigate the challenges of the game, determined to emerge victorious despite the odds stacked against him. As Sojin enters Stage 0, he experiences a strange sensation and finds himself in a white void devoid of sound. However, a feeling of nostalgia washes over him, hinting at memories buried deep within. As he progresses, Sojin encounters a mysterious tree with a hole in it, triggering memories of his grandfather and a significant ceremony involving a girl with extraordinary powers. It becomes evident that these are his repressed memories, and the ceremony holds the key to his past. Meanwhile, back in the game world, others are puzzled by Sojin's sudden disappearance and the revelation that someone else defeated the Guardian boss. Questions arise about who could have stolen the victory and what it means for the ongoing events. Intriguingly, Sojin's memories reveal a connection to the girl in the ceremony, suggesting a deeper involvement in the game's mysteries than initially realized. As he delves further into Stage 0, Sojin's journey to uncover the truth about his past and the game's secrets intensifies. As Sojin delves deeper into his memories, he uncovers the truth about his past and his grandfather's actions to protect him. It is revealed that Sojin's memories were preserved within a fruit, awaiting his return to Stage 0. Meanwhile, the ceremony performed by Yuki Riku results in the reawakening of Aslan's memories and the transfer of Yuki Riku's powers to him. Aslan now understands the importance of protecting Sojin and the girl from their enemies. Back in the game world, surviving players receive prize money, including those who witnessed Soigen's victory over the boss. The events unfolding reveal the intricate connections between characters and their roles in the ongoing struggle within the game. As Riku investigates the cause of this phenomenon, he discovers that there are hidden intrigues and mysterious events taking place behind the scenes of the Age of War. He encounters various factions and guilds, each with their own secret goals and ambitions. As Riku continues his journey, he meets Rei, a mysterious girl whose role in the game becomes increasingly mysterious. Rei has the ability to influence the course of events in the game and has her own connections to the world beyond. Sometime later, Riku and Rei encounter a powerful guild leader known as Dark Tiger. His ambitions and brutal methods lead to an escalating conflict that could change the course of Age of War history. As the story progresses, Rick has to make tough decisions, explore his own role in this world, and fight for his ideals and values. Together with Rei and other allies, he faces various dangers, uncovers secrets, and strives for victory over the Dark Tiger and his guild. However, Riku's world is turned upside down when his signature, God-killing attack, proves ineffective against a mysterious opponent. As he investigates, he uncovers hidden intrigues and conspiracies within the game. Meanwhile, Riku's quest leads him to encounter Rei, a mysterious figure with the power to influence events within the game. Together, they navigate through various factions and guilds, each with their own hidden agendas. As Riku delves deeper into the mysteries of Epic of War, he confronts Dark Tiger, the leader of a powerful guild, and his ambitions threaten the stability of the game world. Alongside Rei and other allies, Riku must uncover the truth behind Dark Tiger's plans and stop him before it's too late. The story explores themes of loyalty, friendship, and the blurred lines between reality and virtual reality. As Riku and his allies face off against powerful adversaries and navigate through complex alliances, they must confront their own beliefs and values to emerge victorious in the ultimate battle for the fate of Epic of War. As the tension rises and the battle reaches its climax, Riku, Rei, and their allies find themselves facing off against the formidable foe, Beck. With Beck's overwhelming power and his deadly cannon attack, the situation seems dire. However, Riku refuses to give up. With his quick thinking and strategic mind, he formulates a plan to counter Beck's onslaught. Utilizing Rei's summoning magic and Riku's own unique abilities, they create a barrier of elemental defenses to shield themselves from the incoming barrage. As Beck's cannon attack continues to rain down, Riku realizes that they need to find a way to turn the tide of the battle. Drawing upon his knowledge of the game mechanics, Riku proposes a daring gambit. Rei, Beck's assets are frozen just below 1 billion, Riku shouts over the din of battle. If we can defeat one more grave beast, Beck's assets will surpass the critical point, and he'll become a billion player. Rei nods in understanding, her eyes gleaming with determination. With renewed vigor, she summons forth powerful creatures to aid them in their quest to defeat the grave beasts. Meanwhile, Riku and his allies launch a coordinated assault on Beck, aiming to weaken him enough to deliver the final blow. As the battle rages on, Beck unleashes his full power, unleashing devastating attacks in a last-ditch effort to stop them. But Riku and his allies refuse to back down. With their combined strength and determination, they press forward, inching closer and closer to victory. Finally, after a grueling battle, they emerge triumphant. With the defeat of the last grave beast, Beck's assets surge past the critical point, and he ascends to become a billion player. As the dust settles and the battle-weary heroes catch their breath, Riku extends a hand to Beck. "Well fought," Riku says with a nod. "You may have lost this battle, but I have no doubt that you'll continue to rise and grow stronger. Perhaps one day, We'll meet again as equals on the battlefield. Beck accepts Riku's hand, a begrudging respect evident in his eyes. Until that day comes, Beck replies, may our paths cross once more. With that, Beck departs, leaving Riku and his allies to celebrate their hard-earned victory and prepare for the challenges that lie ahead in the ever-evolving world of Epic of War. As tensions rise and the battle intensifies, Riku and his allies find themselves facing off against Dark Tiger, a formidable adversary seeking to ascend to the Lone Star title. With Dark Tiger's relentless pursuit and deadly attacks, Riku realizes that they need a strategy to turn the tide of the battle. Meanwhile, Dark Tiger is determined to uncover the secret to obtaining the Lone Star title, believing it to be the key to his ultimate power. Despite his ruthless methods, he remains frustrated by the elusive nature of the title and the lack of information surrounding it. As the battle rages on, Riku formulates a plan to gain the upper hand. Utilizing his raven scarf, a mysterious item with unknown abilities, he prepares to confront Dark Tiger directly. With the help of his allies, Riku orchestrates a diversion to distract Dark Tiger while he executes his plan. With a flash of determination in his eyes, Riku activates the raven scarf, unleashing its hidden powers and revealing Dark Tiger's weaknesses. As Dark Tiger's attacks falter, Riku seizes the opportunity to strike back, launching a relentless assault against his adversary. As the battle reaches its climax, Riku's cunning strategy pays off, and Dark Tiger is forced to retreat, defeated but not broken. With his plan foiled and his ambitions thwarted, Dark Tiger vows to continue his quest for power, leaving Riku and his allies to celebrate their hard-fought victory. As they catch their breath and regroup, Riku reflects on the importance of teamwork, determination, and strategy in overcoming even the most formidable opponents. With their bond stronger than ever, Riku and his allies prepare to face whatever challenges lie ahead in their journey through the world of Epic of War. As the tension reaches its peak, the battlefield becomes a chaotic frenzy of bullets and explosions. Dark Tiger, fueled by his desire for power, unleashes a devastating attack with his Gatling guns, aiming to annihilate everyone in his path. However, Riku remains undeterred, armed with the knowledge and power bestowed upon him by the Raven's scarf. With the purple gem selected, Riku's strategic prowess is enhanced, allowing him to analyze the situation and devise a plan to counter Dark Tiger's onslaught. Utilizing the power of Saturn, he strengthens his shadow, granting him unparalleled agility and the ability to maneuver swiftly around the battlefield. Meanwhile, amid the chaos, Rand and Goku, members of the Totems, seize the opportunity to challenge Dark Tiger. With their boss, Temujin, watching from the sidelines, they propose a one-on-one duel to determine the fate of the battle and the leadership of their group. As the clash of titans ensues, Riku and his allies press forward, determined to rescue Rei and put an end to Dark Tiger's reign of terror. With each step closer to victory, they face new challenges and obstacles, but their resolve remains unshaken. Finally, as the dust settles and the echoes of battle fade away, Riku stands victorious, having overcome the odds and emerged triumphant. With Dark Tiger defeated and Temujin humbled, the path to victory lies clear before them. With Rei's safety secured and their enemies vanquished, Riku and his companions prepare to face whatever challenges await them in the next chapter of their journey. Together, they stand as a testament to the power of courage, determination, and unity in the face of adversity. In the aftermath of the intense battle, Riku and his allies regroup, their spirits high despite the toll the fight took on them. With Dark Tiger defeated and the threat to Rei neutralized, they take a moment to catch their breath and reflect on their hard-fought victory. As they gather their thoughts, they realize that their journey is far from over. The mystery surrounding Lone Star titles, the true nature of Stage 0, and the looming presence of powerful adversaries like Temujin and the Totems still linger unresolved. However, amidst the uncertainty, there is also hope. Riku's determination, combined with the unwavering support of his friends and allies, serves as a beacon of light in the darkness. With Ray safe by his side and their bond stronger than ever, they are ready to face whatever challenges the future may hold. And so, with hearts full of courage and determination, Riku and his companions set forth on their next adventure, united in their quest to uncover the truth, protect their loved ones, and ultimately, emerge victorious in the world of grave busters. The journey ahead may be fraught with danger and uncertainty, but they face it head-on, knowing that together, they are unstoppable.